How many serfs in chat? Any serfs in chat? aka engaging in employments in 2025? Did you see the tweet that was just like, it's 8 p.m. and not a single engineer has left the workplace yet? As if it's meant to be like a flex of like, hey, look, all these people are working overtime. Look how dedicated they are to the grind. And like, there's some sort of, I guess, concept that, oh, because you work in tech, you're like, I don't know, above manual labor. But if you're coding until 8 p.m., if you're working on code until 8 p.m., you are just a factory worker. It's just your factory is a PC instead of a machinery. Right? You are a serf. You are a member of the working class going blah, 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 blah. Just instead of, you know, working in a mill or something, or working with linen or fabrics or whatever you're doing, you work with code that turns bytes into bits and bits into blobs and blobs into, I don't know, something. You are a member of the serfs, right? We're all serfs. Well, I'm not. I'm a jester. I'm the court jester going blah, 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 blah. I'm a busker. I'm a digital busker. But it does feel like there's a lot of people who are very... I mean, there's nothing wrong with being proud of your job, right? Nothing wrong with that. Like, you can be proud of what you do as a job, but I feel like, I don't know, like the concept of all those, like, oh, look how productive I am. I work overtime every day. Look at me, I slave away every day. Oh, I have a bed at work that I sleep at because I'm so dedicated to my job. It's like, no. That doesn't mean you're like, I don't know, I guess it makes you look good for your employers, but they probably don't care, right? Japanese workplace culture. Yeah! Japanese workplace culture. Not good. Don't necessarily think it should be emulated anywhere, to be honest. Another sack. Guys, I have so many sacks. They have nothing going on in their lives, maybe? And that's why they're just dedicated to their jobs? Fair enough. I have friends who work in IT, and I'm pretty sure they were like, no, I'm gone by 5. They clock out. They do not do overtime. In Rome, entertainers were treated super lowly? Yes. Yes, they were. It wasn't until very recently that Hollywood, I guess the advent of, like, Hollywood and, you know, modern filmmaking, the acting became, I guess, such a lucrative trade. Well, I guess maybe earlier with, like, thespian and actresses, sort of, like, maybe in the 16th century, right? With the rise of, like, opera singers and whatnot. Probably they became sort of, like, celebrities and famously treated. But it's more of a modern invention, like, in compared to the olden times. Like, you know, actors in Athenian times were lowest of the low. They were not high members of society. If you were an actor, you were seen as below, I guess, the class of just like not below a slave, but pretty low on the social hierarchy, I guess. Yeah, employers. Our employees are so dedicated, they work after 8 p.m. Workers, we literally have to in order to finish our work or we get fired. Pretty much. Pretty much. I think I do disagree with hustle culture a lot. I know I stream a lot, but that's just because I genuinely enjoy my job. Like, I don't do... Like, for me, this isn't, like, overtime. I know it's kind of ironic that I'm talking about all this and then I stream for 12 hours. But, like, my idea is that... Or at least the concept that I have of myself is that... You guys are out there working serious, real jobs. I'm an idiot on the internet who goes... And, you can tune in throughout your day and listen to the stream. I make more than some of you guys. Potentially. Which is more of a sign of the times. Because I don't think streamers should probably be paid as much as they should for sponsorships. I'm not complaining by any means. Like, I'm quite happy to be paid that much, but I generally don't understand how streamers and YouTubers have managed to get away with such a cushy job for so long. And then have the gall to complain about their audience all the time. I'm just like the thing that you put on whilst you actually do serious work. Do you feel like everything online is a money laundering scheme? Yeah. It's talent? I don't think I have any talent, to be honest. In regards to content creation or anything like that. Maybe I have some unquantifiable charisma or something that you can't maybe put like a number on or something, but you guys seem to enjoy my stream. So maybe that's something. This is a bit of a psychoanalyzing.
Careful.
Take the compliments. I mean, I was just talking frankly about myself. I wasn't reading any compliments. It's just one of those weird things where it shouldn't have to be that people have to work till 8 p.m. And, like, probably shouldn't have to glorify people having to commute to their work, work over 12 hours a day and then commute home for, like, basic positions in work. I'm an entertainer, I guess. And there's value in that, yes, because, like, you know, there's value in any sort of, I guess, arts. I won't say my stream is art or anything like that, but I guess entertainment, arts, kind of music, performance, production, those sorts of things, I guess, kind of all sort of fit into one sort of label. Better tell us how a person like Asmongold with his basic as water takes has 40,000 views on Twitch. I wouldn't know why Asmongold is popular, to be honest. I think he got popular because of World of Warcraft, correct? Because that's what he played. And then he branched out, and then probably... I mean, he started engaging in React content, obviously. And React content is incredibly lucrative. Incredibly lucrative. And I don't do it on principle, but you can make a lot of money just doing that. There's like a lot of reasons as to why you can do React content. If you want to make money, guys, it turns out if you do React content and you speak in, let's say, certain political leanings, you can make a lot of money off those people. Because they really like hearing people say the things they say or think. Or have the same opinions. It is very, very profitable. Incredibly profitable. You're sick of it? Of course. If you aren't in touch with that sort of... If you aren't in touch with those same opinions, political opinions, whatever, leanings, you won't like that content, right? Like, you'll just see it as someone probably, you know, doing reactionary content or, well, it's quite literally React's law. And, you know, talking about topics that are, well, you know, various different things. Culture war, I guess. There's a lot of money to be had in simply loading up a video talking about how insert X person is an arsehole or bad because of woke or whatever. You can get a lot of money. If everyone could, they would. Yeah, have you not been paying attention to like a bunch of like various different streamers who have become quite popular recently? Not everyone can do it, obviously. But I'm telling you, the people that do it... Oh, a sack of waste. The people that do it, are very encouraged to do so. And encouraged to go further down that rabbit hole because they get more and more money. I'm not saying everyone is doing that. Obviously, not everyone will do that because not everyone is as willing to maybe compromise their morals for the bag. You know, some people may just go, here's what it is. You know, some people have ideas about what they want their content to be. Some people also just have, you know, that is who they are. Not everyone is probably pivoting from like, I'm just a wholesome chungus. I'm gonna stream video games to, this is why society is in a downfall. This is why humanity is going to die because of people with purple hair or something. I don't know. That's very 2010s, right? If you have purple hair, you are the reason the society is degrading, right? Purple hair people voted Expedition 33 over KCD2. Oh, I hate them now. How dare the game that I like lost to a game that I haven't played. Grrr.
Greetings to you.
Grrr. I can't believe the popularity contest in which only 5% of the audience vote is counted as value over the myriad of other people's opinions involved in the jury voting. Grrr. I can't believe the thing that I like lost to the thing that I haven't played or don't like. Grrr. Now the thing that I like is invalidated. Ah! Obviously not everyone does it. But I can tell you why it is lucrative, because you can make a lot of money going down that rabbit hole of talking about those topics, engaging in that content, and reacting to that sort of thing. Because you can make a lot of money if you can build up an audience. That's the big part, if you can build up an audience. Some people, they don't want to do that. That's perfectly fine. I don't really want to do that. I'll talk about topics as it pertains to me, if it pertains to me. Sometimes I do talk about current political events, I guess, which is a little bit, I don't know, political. But it is also a lot of times pertaining to specifically Australian issues that doesn't really have a broader impact on, you know, most people's lives, especially my audience, right? For example, me talking about the age ban, social media age ban, right? It does affect me. Does it affect my audience? Probably not. Leo Grifty? That's a good name. Maybe that can be my my alt account. And then it's the chud face, but my face, my hair, but with the chud face. Yeah, guys, I smell a moneymaker. Alt, that's my main already. Me playing video games I think is much more interesting than me watching a video about why women are bad or something, I don't know. In my opinion, I would rather just hang out with you guys and have a nice time. There's plenty of different content that can make a lot of money. But you can also just make money being yourself, right? Like, you can also be successful without compromising your morals. And I'm not saying that everyone who goes down that line is maybe compromising their morals. They probably just had those morals to begin with, right? And so it's just a logical conclusion of monetizing that sort of, those opinions or that sort of, I guess, content, right?